first build we did for the east side of Twine, and this should be AFK once you start it up. They're all going to be spawning back there, and then even when you do your endurance, no, not endurance, your war games, this should just build right here for this side. Yeah, it's pretty basic, pretty easy. Anyways, I'll walk through it real quick. Everything's upgraded. I already upgraded everything. Hey, what's up? Yep, and so I'm running through here. This is usually how you want the end, where everybody gets launched back. All the zombies, if they make it this far, they usually don't. And you can put whatever traps you like on the floor, but usually you want to, on these, you want to put like the broadsides. Look at my name. Look at your name. Let's see here. Playing games already.
Do you remember me?
Give me just a minute. I'm trying to look at your name now. Yeah, what's up, Lando? Yeah, I remember you, Lando. How you been? Oh, look at that. See, I missed a spot right here. Need some. One of those.
Good.
But yeah, this is where we're going right here with this, and this is what you want. This is where the lobbers tend to hang out, right here. So you got that to stop, to prevent that. And sometimes they like to get right here and throw things at your base. So we put that there to eliminate that. Anyway, this is your basic setup for this area. You can add and take away to whatever you want to there. Just make your base your own. And this is going to be the second build over here for Twine Peaks. They come from this direction. They used to not come from this direction, but they updated it. Once you get, once you had a certain amount of defenses done, they wouldn't even come from this direction. Let's see, is that where it goes? Yeah, we're good. And so what we do here, you know, you really don't have to worry about the lobbers too much on this side. Well, especially when you get to the higher Twine. They're not too bad. You just want to be sure you get enough stuff in the way to detour them.
Time to build.
Now this is not the only way, you know, you can do things. It's just helping out. I'm just putting this out there to help out some of the guys that sometimes don't have a clue on how to build some of the stuff in Twine. So this is some of your easiest structures to build. And this side don't take too long at all. And let's see, that there. Same thing, you want them coming right here to an open space.
I still can't find quartz crystal.
You can't find quartz crystal? I got plenty of it, man. Right now I do anyway. Alright, so this is part of your basic structure. Now you don't want to just leave it like this. Usually you want to, what I do is just whenever you're you're doing it for the kind of the endurance or the longer matches or longer rounds when you get to Twine 10 and stuff. Just put these things in the middle like that. And always remember, you got a build limit here. You're still in Twine, so we can't just go totally crazy on the builds, because you do have to think about the future of your Twine. Now, what you don't want to do, you don't want to close this all the way off like this, because what this is it's a walkway for zombies that spawn over here. If they walk on top of this, you don't want to have it where they're going to walk just right into your base. So you don't want to build up too much higher than that. You do what I mean. But anyways, on the slopes, always remember tire traps. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start setting the traps in place. And this is just how I do it. And I'm sure y'all got a bunch of ideas out there, and there's some guys that probably do better. But oops, this is how I got through Twine. It's called creative reasoning. Just come up with some stuff. And on this side, because it's pretty shallow, we end up I end up using a lot of not the slope fields, but the ice traps. Once you get up here.
Don't think so. Nah.
If you don't have these, the floor spikes will be fine. Whatever you like is good. I just like to slow them down because it's pretty shallow. And then on these here, I'll put that, but always on the opposite end, I'll put wall lights. And this is just give them an extra time for all your traps to reset, and then you can hit them again. And on your wall lights, you don't want all durability. Kind of want some impact on there, at least 3. All right, so now we go back to our. And you'll get to see some of this stuff in action here later once I get my base rebuilt. I tore it down after endurance, thinking, I don't need to do any more. But then it calls you back. Tire traps over the slant. Always want to make that clear, because a lot of guys put gas traps. Gas traps will only end up, see where the bottom of this is? Right there. It would only go to the bottom of that before it took effect. These are the wall darts, probably the best things to use in an area where they're going to be walking over here. Now, if you wanted to, you could build some lobber ramps lobber ramps here. I'm not going to. I don't think I need it. But you can build some lobber ramps right there, or I'll just keep it in mind my build limit. But or you can make sure you go 3 high from the ground here. So that's 1, level 1. So you would go back up 2 spaces here. Oh. Back up 2 spaces there, and then you'll lay this flat because that would be 3 levels high. And then you could lay your set your tire traps, and they will still fall through.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, hey. What you doing, souls? Anyway, you put that 3 levels high, and you could that'd be your better lobber defense, because then you'd have your traps falling straight down on top of the lobbers. They wouldn't have a chance to do anything. But we have a build limit, so I'm not doing all that.
Nope.
And so now I'm just going to run through here and upgrade this mess.
Sorry.
And we'll get another build on an amplifier
I
later.
don't think so.
We'll talk to y'all soon, and
Nope.
God bless.
Can't.